Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, we are going to be talking about the sale of our 2011 Mazda Miata. In my last video, I shared that we sold a vehicle due to it not performing like we expected it to. So I wanted to take the opportunity to share with you the learnings as well as some of the things that I plan on avoiding when selecting new vehicles for the fleet. Let's talk about the reasons why we specifically chose the Mazda for our fleet to begin with. The first reason being that when we were doing our research using the Turo calculator, we found that the Mazda had a potential of bringing in $40 per day. If rented at 18 days, it could bring in up to $740. The second reason is we wanted to compare a car that cost us over $10,000 against our smart car that cost us less than half of that amount. We really wanted to see if it's true that a more expensive car could bring in more money. We purchased the vehicle in September and had it listed in October at the same time as the smart car. It was only on the platform for 1 month and 18 days, but it had a 2-week downtime due to maintenance and also personal use. During the time on the platform, it was able to complete 6 trips and left us 6 5-star reviews. The downside is that it was only rented for 17 days and it only had a 35% utilization rate compared to our other vehicles, which have 80+. And finally, let's talk about the numbers. What we bought it for, what we sold it for, any expenses or revenue in between. We purchased it from a dealer at $12,900. We spent $200 in parts, $40 in insurance for the amount of time that we kept the vehicle. Total revenue during the time on the platform was $695, and we sold it for $13,200. We consider a break even with this car when we take into consideration the amount of time that was spent doing the labor ourselves and also the cleanings before and after each trip. Now, let's talk about what we learned. We learned that manual vehicles don't get rented out as much as automatic vehicles. This is probably due to less people knowing how to drive manual cars nowadays. We also learned that just because the Miata cost 3 times as much compared to our Blue Smart car, we couldn't charge 3 times as much on a daily rate. The daily rate for the Smart car is average $30, but with the Miata, we could only get mid-50s. That means that it would take much longer for the car to return back what we paid for it. The Blue Smart car is on track to pay itself off if all goes well in about 7 or 8 months. At the pace the Mazda was going, it was going to take about 2 years, give or take. So the biggest takeaway from this experience is 1, we will not be purchasing any other vehicle with a manual transmission, and 2, we're not exclusively looking for any car that has a convertible top. With the money that we were able to obtain from the sale, we look forward to reinvesting that into another 3 or 4 vehicles in the ranges of $4,000 to $6,000. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you can support us by liking and subscribing to our channel. Thanks again.